Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and we are looking at a puzzle by Hayley Prochlow. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I say still because we've featured Hayley before. I looked it up. It's well over 2 years ago since her last space puzzle based on Star Trek The Next Generation. And this one's called Deep Space 9x9. And uses a similar set of rules, apparently. I'm not going to claim I remember the Star Trek TNG rules. So it probably does, but we'll have a look at this in a moment. There's some Renban going on and a secret wormhole thermometer. Looking forward to that. Don't forget that Line Sudoku is out. If you like Renban, check out our Line Sudoku app. There are some great puzzles in it, and it is out now. And it will update each month, and it is brilliant. We're really looking forward to everybody getting all the puzzles on that. What else is going on? We've got, well, there seems to be all sorts going on to me, but I guess what is coming up on the 1st of next month is a new Sudoku hunt in Patreon. So do join us in Patreon for that. There are already videos up for the solutions to the trick or treat hunt that came out last month. For the $3 Patreons, do check those out. Just loads going on all the time. I was away yesterday, I'm back today. We will just get on with this puzzle, I think, because it looks fascinating. So the rules are these. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That involves putting 1 to 9 in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Hayley's a bit old school and gives us actually 8 given digits. Thank you for that. I wonder if there is some significance to the numbers 3, 4, 9, and 2 being repeated twice. I don't know what it is if there is. Now, circles contain odd digits, and the circles, sorry, I should mention the lore of this puzzle, which is that we have, your mission is to find and destroy a wormhole that has arisen in deep space. And you are piloting this purple and grey spacecraft through the yellow stars of space to find the wormhole. So, the circles, i.e. the stars, contain odd digits. Each line, whether it's purple or grey, contains a sequence of digits in any order. So that is like a Renban line. This sequence could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but in any order. There is a hidden 9-cell thermometer entirely contained in one box, along which digits increase from one end to the other. It only moves orthogonally, that's horizontally or vertically, and it doesn't cross itself. So I suppose up here it could theoretically go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We will have to find the box where it is contained, though. It may not be box 1. Give it a try on the link under the video. Don't know how this plays. I am going to start now and say, let's get cracking. And how do we do that? I think we need to think about that wormhole, because the course I demonstrated there does not apply in box 1 for the simple reason that that cannot be a 2 because it's odd according to the circle. So you couldn't trace a path out through the 3. Yes, I think we can generalize this as well. Okay, so for the first thing I'm going to do is try and mark off boxes that don't contain the wormhole. And I'll make them green. And we can definitely generalize this. And the generalization that I have come up with is that if we are marching in orthogonal moves, horizontally and vertically, then these 5 cells in a box are always going to have the same parity. They're always going to be either odd or even, because to get to them, you go 1 step there, 1 step there. And like any way you arrive at those 5 cells, they're going to be the same parity. So they must be the odd cells. These 5, like the 5 on the side of a dice or a die. These 4 cells, positions 2, 4, 6 and 8, in the box with the wormhole must always be even. And we can see that box 2 doesn't work. It fails on that criterion because 3 is not even. So it's not in box 2. Oh, bother, it can be in box 9. It's not here because 4 is in one of the spots that has to be odd. It's not here because 2 is in one of the spots that has to be odd. It's not here in box 5 because this circle is in one of the spots that has to be even. I think I just want to check in my head that there's no... Yeah, that is right. What I've said is right. So it's not in box 5. So the wormhole is in one of these remaining boxes. This one, even though it's got given digits, looks possible. You could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or you could start in the middle and go round that way. This box is possible because the central cell is odd. This box only has Renban-Lynes in it. I don't know if they're going to disqualify it. And this one has nothing in it. So we've ruled out 5 of the boxes from having the wormhole. That might not actually advance our solve considerably. So we're going to have to think about the Renban-Lynes. Right, these Renban-Lynes are, the purple ones anyway, are an interesting shape. Yes, okay, let me use another colour to highlight these ones, these purple cells. They all see these 3. And that is quite interesting, I think. Though I'm not sure quite. I mean, it means that effectively this is a set of 8 different digits. It also means for this line, this is a set of 8 different digits. And for this line, that is a set of 8 different digits. Now, I don't know how helpful that is. But I do know that 9 can't go, this is Sudoku now, 9 can't go in those cells. So 9 might go in this group of cells, in which case this purple group would be 98765. These would be from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's assume instead that purple is not 98765. And if it's any other combination, 9 is not in those cells. And then 9 would have to be in these cells. So one of these 2 lines is 98765. And therefore one of these groups of cells is selected from 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if it was this group, they would be 1, 3 and 4. This would have to be a 5 and that would have to be a 2. Does look possible, but it looks quite constrained. Now, that was working on the 9 being over here, wasn't it? This would be 98765. Oh, of course, right. All of these purple lines do need a 5 on. Only one 5 can be in this box. So there is at least one 5 in these 4 cells. I don't know. Does that help? I haven't quite got to grips with the puzzle. Sorry, I need to do a bit of thinking about what the heck is going on, because I'm not understanding it very well. So if 9 is in this group, this is 98765. This is definitely 134 then. What would these? These are 2 and 5. Oh, that doesn't work. Right, got it. 9 can't be in this group because then these cells are 98765. These must be 134. Where does 2 go on this line, which it must have on it if it's got a 1 on? It goes in one of these cells. And then where can 2 go in this box? And the answer is nowhere. It can't be on a line with 9. It can't be in a column with 2 in already. And it can't be here because we're putting 2 in, well, specifically in that cell, and that's looking at them. So 9 is not in that group. 9 is in this group of cells, specifically in one of those 2. This is a 98765 Renban that I can't type for some reason. There we go. Now, 9 is definitely in one of those cells. Now, these are selected from 1, 2, 3, and 4. The grey line's getting a little interesting in that it's got to link a low digit and a high digit. That can't be 2. Might as well do the little bits of Sudoku I get. Now, what's going in this trio, in this box? Oh, those can't be 9. Let's, yes, do the Sudoku. These 3, whatever they are, can't be on this line. And 5 must be on that line, so these don't include a 5. Now, this line could have a 6 on it, but it couldn't have 6 and 7, or... Oh, well, it's got to have a 5 on it. We need a 5 in the box. I think that 5 has to be linking a high digit in the box and a low digit, by which I mean something. Yeah, that's right. We need one more from 6, 7, 8, 9 and one more from 1, 2, 3, 4 in this box, and they have to be here. So this line has both high and low digits on it, unlike this line which only had high ones. So it must have at least a 6 somewhere on the line. Yes, it must do. Specifically in box 5. And that means 6 is not in these cells. That is now a 7, 8, 9 triple. This pair is a 5, 6 pair. That's 7, 8. Yeah, there's a 6 on this line. But now there can't be a 7 on this line because that 7, 8, 9 triple sees all the cells on the line. So this line is a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 line. That is very clever. That is a very clever iterative and Tigger bounce back on itself setup. I really like that. Now, we can only have one low digit from 1, 2, 3, 4 in these cells. So the other 2 low digits from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are in these cells, and they must be 3 and 4. That's right. I'm confident about that. 5 and 6 are in this group of cells, and now then 3 and 4 are not. They're with 2. That is a 2, 5, 6 triple. This is a 7, 8, 9 triple. And this doesn't have 2 in. This is a 1, 3, 4 triple. Now that's not going to be 1. Okay, I'm turning my attention now. I think it's time to do it. To the grey Renban, which is going to have to link 7 or 8 in that position and 1, 3 or 4 in this position. So 1 is not possible. I don't know if 3 is possible. If you put 3 there, you would have to put all of 4, 5 and 6 here. This is going to have to be 4 and 7 linked by a 5 and a 6 there. Isn't that gorgeous? I think this logic is right. I'm really confident, but I don't know. If you've spotted something wrong, leave a comment. I don't know. It just feels almost a bit glib. Anyway, here we go. So this column now needs, I'm doing Sudoku now, guys, a 1, 5, 6 triple. That gives us a 1, 5, 6 triple in this box. This star can't have an even digit on. Now, what does that 1, 5, 6 triple do? It puts 2 in one of those cells. Oh, look, we've got 3 in one of these 2. And if I'd observed that earlier, I would have known that 3 couldn't be in any of these cells, but it's too late for that to matter, unfortunately, now. 1, 5, 6. We've got 2 up there. 3 and 4. Well, one of them is here. The other one is in these. No, it doesn't really help. Never mind. Now, this central row then. We've got a 5, 6 pair, 4, 7, 2 and 9. Ooh, okay. We're going to fit in 1, 3 and 8. Now, that's going to get interesting here. Because 1 and 8 are quite extreme. No. Here's the best cell to look at, this one. This sees all the digits on this Renban. And one of those digits has to be a 5, because a 5-cell Renban always runs through 5. I don't know if I made that clear earlier. But if you use either the bottom set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that includes 5. If you use the top set, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that includes 5. Any other set in between includes 5. One of these highlighted cells is a 5, and this is not a 5. That is a 6. And that means that 6 is not on this line, so it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 line. That's the only line that doesn't have 6 on, or the only group of 5 consecutive digits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is on one end. Well, okay, let's just put in the possibilities. 5 can't be in these. Oh, look, these cells see 5 and 4. So that's a 1, 2, 3 triple. And these can't be 1 or 2. So these are 4 and 5, and we know the order. That's 5 in box 8. That's 4. Haven't thought about those wormholes for a long time. 5 there, but we don't really need them. We're doing other stuff successfully. This is a very clever puzzle. 4 there. Right. Now, the remaining cells in this box are 4, 7, 8, 9. 2 of them see a 4, and that one is a star and can't be even. These two see a 4 now. 5, 4, 1, 3, 6, 9. The remaining cells in this column are 2, 7, and 8. We need a 4 in row 1, and I think that has to go in the corner. Look at these groups. They want to tell me something. There is a 7, 8, 9 triple either there or there. But I don't know which it is. Oh, the wormhole. Right. This is not the wormhole because it's got 6. This is not the wormhole box because it's got 6 in a cell that can't be even for the wormhole. Oh, let's get rid of that colouring first of all. Then this is not the wormhole box. I wonder if it's going to be over here. This one can't be either because one of those is a 9 and that cell, both of those cells would have to be even in the wormhole box, and the corner is even there. Boom, they're all ruled out. Here is the wormhole box in orange. No, not in orange. In, I don't know, blue. There we go. Right, this is the wormhole box. So these even position digits are even. He said, very obviously. So those ones aren't 2. Those ones aren't 4. Oh, 9 has to be in one of these cells. We might be able to make some progress on the wormhole, actually. 3 is in one of those. 5 is in one of those. But then 1 and 7... Not 6. How did I manage to hit 6 there? 1 and 7 somewhere here. Okay, so where does this thermometer wormhole go? 4 can't be there either, actually. So we know where 4 is in the box. It's there. That has to be surrounded by 3 and 5. So that's not 5. 5 is in one of those 2 cells. Ah, and 2... Well, look, if you went 2, 3, 4 there, you couldn't complete the wormhole thermometer because that would kind of form a barrier across the box. So the 2 must be here. That must be 3, otherwise 2, 3, 4 will block out. Oh no, hang on, that could be 1. Can't be 7 or 9. 3 is in one of those two places to join the 2 and the 4. I'm not good on these wormholes. Where's 9 now? 9 has to be here now. So that's 8. Now, if we made that 7, 6 would be here and that cell would get cut off. So 7's in the corner. That's 6. If we made that 5, we'd have to go up to get 3 and 1 would get cut off. So 5 is there. Now, I don't think we know which way round 1 and 3 go. So this wormhole either curls round in a spiral or forms a sort of S shape at the end. But most of it is done. Now, that has become a 1. That's a 3. That's an 8. That's a 1. That's a 2. That whole Renban is done and doesn't fix these two. Let's get rid of all the colouring now, because I mean it's just meaningless at this point. Let's just do Sudoku. That is odd and is not 1, 5, 3 or 9. This one is 1 or 3. The 8 in the row is there. That makes this a 7. Then we have a 2, 8 pair at the top of the grid. This has become a 1. That's a 6. This is 5. 1, 3 pair here, giving us a 1, 3 pair in row 8. Making this group 2, 6, 9. That can't be 6. And this can't be even. So that is an odd 9. And that finishes off that 2, 6, 9 group. 3 in the box is there. That's a 1. I don't know why I ever marked it as a possible 3. This is a 5, 8, 9 triple. 5, 2, 6, 8, 1, 3. This is a 7, 9 pair. 5, 8, 9, 4, 3. 1 is fixed in that box. So is 6. Yes, the 2 fixes 7 and 2 as well. So box 2 just has that 5, 8, 9 triple to finish off. And we might be able to do that now. No, not quite. We can do the 3, 1 on the wormhole. Look at, ooh, that's not what I want to do. Let's do the pen tool to show the wormhole. Just to prove that we found it so we could destroy it in our mission. There we go. And we can do this 3 and 1. We don't get a 3 in the corner. That is a 3 by Sudoku now. These must be more determined. Yes, that's become a 9. That's become an 8. These are a 7, 4 pair that aren't determined yet. Okay. Now let's look up this column. Oops, column 3. 1, 7, 6, 9. That is a naked 6. That's a naked 7. Then I can do 1 and 9. This is odd. Well, once I put 5 in there, it's a 7. 5 there. 3, 7, 9, 4. We've got 8 and 2. 5 and 6 here. Finally, well, look, that would form a deadly pattern with those, but the last star determines those happily. And then 3 and 4 here. That's just Sudoku. 7 and 4 there. 8 and 9 to finish off. And our mission is complete. We have destroyed the wormhole. And excellent. That is Deep Space 9 by 9 by Haley. It's a really nice puzzle. Hope you had a go at that. It's good to be back in my normal place. And we'll see you again tomorrow for more. Thanks for watching and bye for now.